for all time.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. Couple things, quite a few things actually. This is the first vlog I've done in a long time, and I think it's time to talk about some things, and how kind of overwhelmed I am to some degree. Hey Matt, how you doing? The best thing is, this is a last minute stream as usual, so I don't expect anybody to be in here. And also, with that said, I wanted to have something that everybody could watch later on, of course. There's a lot of things going on, and I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty exhausted. I mean, that's the best way to put it. But I wanted to clear up some things, make sure that we're on the same board with everything and what to expect. One thing that I've really enjoyed over the last 6-7 months, maybe even longer than that, is that, if I'm saying I'm doing something, I'm doing something. Trying times, says Williams. Sure are. Sure are. I think one of the things that I want to do is just explain some things and let you know what direction I'm taking and I'm going. And also, I want to announce the next 5. I'll make sure I put the timestamp so, if you guys don't feel, some people don't feel like watching this, they can timestamp it and know exactly where to go. Let's see. Aaron. Aaron, good morning. Rob. Loved the game of Warcry with the Jarl. Yeah, we got plenty of things. It's trying to fit everything in. It's I'm just one man, and I work a full-time job. So today I'm not there. That's okay. And I just needed a little bit of a break, and I need to get some things done around here that I have planned. You get pulled 7 ways to Sunday sometimes. And another thing is, I've been doing a lot of stuff for BGG. People just don't realize how much Aldi means to me as a person and everything else, and all the things that you know that he goes through, and things like that. I do anything in the world to help Aldi and Board Game Geek and everybody there. I think they're some of the best people in the world. And a matter of fact, next month, yeah, I'm a month away from my 2-year anniversary that I've been there. I've been there 2 years. That's longer I've been anywhere else, and I don't think I've ever been more happy than to be a part of Board Game Geek. They let me just do whatever I want, and I come up with some ideas. And we've been doing a lot of talk shows, and I think that kind of hurts the channel a little bit, because this is a channel of more playthroughs. So I kind of want to stagger things a little bit. And going forward, a couple of changes. I really like RPG World, and I think it's great every other week. And with War and Pieces live, I think I want to do it every other week. But on those off weeks, I want to be able to do you know, like playthroughs of war games and stuff like that. I've been studying a lot of games, and you know something, you know, a lot of people, you know, rush to get videos out on war games. I take my time. I don't rush to do things like that. And it becomes all about views. It becomes all about subscribers and stuff like that. Listen, if you want to be subscribed to my channel, be subscribed. If you don't, I'm still going to be here, because there is a group of people that really enjoy what I do. And when I turn on a camera, you know, like last minute here, you know, there's a bunch of you that come in, you know, the Dans, the Matts, William, Gord, you know, and we add more people, we lose some people. You know, if you think it bothers me, it doesn't. I'd rather have you here. But, I mean, if you feel someplace else does a better job, go. Enjoy yourselves. You know? James Hanna, another guy. You know, when you talk about good people, you know, to be honest with you, I gotta finish something for Patron for him. You know, I've been stretching myself thin with that. My day job, which I'm not allowed to talk about, I get stretched really hard during these times. And I've also tried to give you guys content, and it's been hard. It's been really, really, really hard. I mean, I'm putting in on this, you know, all in all, my day starts anywhere from 3:30 in the morning and doesn't end till about 9 o'clock at night, you know, and usually I'm in bed by 8, you know. I'm old. I'm an old fossil. But the thing I wanted to make sure that you guys understand is that my commitment to you, you know, my commitment to do the right things to so many of you, and give you the content that you deserve. Okay? It means a lot to me, because you know, a lot of people are playing to make money. Nothing wrong with that. You know, God bless the people that can make money in this business. Okay? They deserve it. Every single one of them. I really mean that. Okay? Number 2, they're out there to get as many subscriptions as they can, because every time you blink your eyes, every time you hear a bell, instead of an angel getting wings, there's a new YouTuber. You like that one? That's pretty funny. And then, they're trying to get subscriptions. They're trying to, get views. So it's either shock value or rushing out a game that you fully don't understand. And that's something I don't do. I back off. I play a lot of older stuff because it takes me a while to be able to take the time to properly do it. And I even screw it up then. This is the most unprofessional channel you will ever see. So I think all of you that watch this need to look yourselves in the mirror and go, what am I doing? Why am I watching this old fool? Elizabeth, how are you? Jedi. It's very personal for me to have you guys here. And the thing is, being one person makes it very tough. What do I get to fit in? Now, 33% of this channel is painting. 33% of this channel is kind of dungeon crawl adventure games. 33% of this channel is war games. So, spreading yourself out as much as I do and try to cover as much as I do, sometimes there's no balance. Dave is not here. So I just figure I let everybody know Dave will not be here this morning. But hi, Dave, even though you're not here. We always shout out Dave. And, and there's James Hanna. No rush, pal. Take your time. Take the time you need. I mean, that's the kind of people I have that watch me. And that's why when people come to this, and Dutch, how are you? Thanks for going over to Twitch. We try to spread ourselves out on different formats to bring out things. Fantasy 7. Good morning, Rob. How are you, my friend? And mostly not here. But I try to, you try to spread yourself out as much as you possibly can. And sometimes when you start doing some things, other things falter. So there's no balance. And I've got to learn how to balance things better. Like I said, the last four and a half years, we're into our 5th year now as of March. We're working on our fifth year. We have evolved from so many things and continually go forward. And it's a balancing act. It really is. Dazzleberries. He wants to become famous. He asked me, do I want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views. And he tells me to go to adviewer.com. Unbelievable. But when you think back when this started, it just started with an iPad, just kind of filming some things just for fun because I loved watching YouTube. And then, it evolved to my family night. Enid, what's up? It's a bot, I know. It just makes me laugh. Maybe we could get the bot to follow us and donate. And it becomes this thing. There's 2 different chats going on, and I'm following them both. There's one on Twitch, and there's one, of course, on YouTube. And just to get back, and I do get distracted very easily. And then it was my family thing. And then, my son and my daughter went off and, they got to have a life and stuff like that. And they're doing their own things. So now I made this my thing. And we moved out here and we started doing all stuff out here. And, we're constantly trying to improve ourselves and do different things. I think of all the things I have on my plate that I want to do. And I just don't have enough time to do them. And I've been trying to take Saturdays to myself, Saturdays and Sundays to myself a little bit, but that hasn't worked very well. Ebenezer Scrooge, what's up, my brother? It's always good. Game line, always dropping Mo. Always dropping Mo. And you know what happens when he drops $5? $1 for every year you have blessed me with your content. And to hear something like that, it means a lot. And to hear something like this, he is one greedy lizard. That's all I'm going to say. It's one greasy, listen. Hey, James, and it's all right if you listen later. Jose Garcia, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I always try to greet people. I always try to be kind to people. I always try to be good to people. And try to give you all the different types of things that you want to see. But most of all, I do a lot of things that I want to do, that I feel like playing. Because if you see something I don't want to play, you want to know something? You could tell. And if you go to all these other channels and you see them, bouncing out of their chairs and trying to be goofy and stuff like that and funny and try to be controversial, it's fake and it's phony. Dutch Yoda just subscribed. Look at you, you beautiful son of God. Now now you put me in a position where I don't know if I got enough change. Hold on. I'm never going to get all this out. This is going to be one of those 2-hour things. Dutch Yoda coming strong like he always does. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna have to. I gotta remember. I'm gonna write it down. That. See, I haven't taken this out and put it into the thing. So now I've got to subtract all this stuff and add it so I can add the proper amount into her little account. Dutch, thank you. And let's feed the thing. We may have to deduct money to get batteries for as much time as this thing goes off. I gotta give my wife back her scissors or she's gonna be... Yeah. So again, I'm gonna read all those comments when I get a chance, and I'm sorry, but I really want to hit home on a lot of things here. Okay, when at the end of this thing, and I tell you guys I love you, I really mean that from my heart. It's not false words. You have been a foundation for me, and in a lot of ways you have saved my life. Okay, because you've given me purpose. And you've given me things. Listen, my family, I love my family more than anything. It's just when you don't have time for friends and you don't have time for people, and believe me when I tell you, my friends are here. The people that mean something are here. Okay? From the Helens, to the Jonas, to the Stephanies, to Mo, Gimpy, all these people that I've had the pleasure to long distance, and all of you, the Elizabeths, the Anns, the Jose's, the Ebenezer, which, listen, you got to cheer up this Christmas. Game Line, who's always trying to help us. Dave, even though you're not here and you can't hear this, you all mean something to me. Each one of you that, Dutch Yoda, how can I forget him? And I always feel bad because there's so many of you that mean so much to me. Okay, Godzilla Lover, who's not here. She's probably sleeping. Good. Matt, I can't forget you. James, and I can go on and on and on and on of how much you all mean to me individually, because each one of you are different. And I try to do things for you guys. You guys want to see, 4 Against Mars. I try to show off the game. I owe you a gameplay somewhere along the line. I painted up tons of stuff, even though my hand's bad, we got core space. I try to get things out. I have a ton of games that I have to play, Reich Busters, and we're constantly getting stuff in. I've got war games I want to play, and it becomes overwhelming. You can't get to it all. And then, we have our paint class every Thursday. You got to make sure, now it's Thursday at 4:30. And I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're taking a day off. We just are trying to bring the very best, but also, it's really hard. Now I'm starting something, as you can see, I got my Man United hat on, and you're going to see something different. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second, but I want to read Elizabeth's comment. Rob, I like your channel, and I love all the causes you support with auctions, etc. Rob, you do you. Don't worry about haters. Oh, this isn't about... No, that's the beautiful thing about this. We don't get people that hate here. I mean, we'll get a stupid comment here and there. Who cares? But this is your channel. You do what you enjoy with the time you have. And you're right there for a good part, Elizabeth. But this isn't my channel. This is our channel. And that's the way I always looked at it. When I turn this on, it's about all of us. Annie says, good morning, Rob. Just popped in to say hi and wish you a good day. Annie, who's another fantastic talent, who I can't wait to get on. We're going to, in 2 weeks, I'm going to try to get I call her Annie. It's Ann. We're going to try to get Ann on RPG World. Okay? And I'm really looking forward to that because she had so much insight. And it was so exciting to hear from her. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And, poor Jana, she goes into that. She goes, what are we doing today? I go, don't worry about it. And everything's here. It's all scripted here. And I really try to bring that to you guys. Spiro says hi. Hello, my brother. Stephen Rossi. Hi, Rob. Love the work you are doing. Keep it up, and thanks for all the great content. Well, thank you, Stephen. I want to do even more, and I'm doing anywhere from 10 things a week, and it's just not enough. It's not enough. I have so many things I want to cover. One of the games I want to get to some of the Hex Explore stuff. I want to do Village Attacks that I have coming up. Red Alert. I've got some Warhammer stuff that I want to do. Man United back playing Tottenham tomorrow, Rob. Premier Soccer League is back. Speaking of which, what a great segue. And who do I get that from? Hold on, let me check something here. What script do you... Okay, that's work stuff. I gotta keep that off to the side. It's funny you should mention the word football/soccer. Okay? Because tomorrow at 11 a.m. you're going to see a video that I'm very passionate about. And I'm going to explain it to you guys here. Why? Because it's a vlog and I love just wasting complete time. PC Red Alert. No, this is actually something totally different. You're really going to love, Gord. It's spaceships, and it's built off the Richard Borg thing. We brought back Gaming Jury. We bring back things that you guys really ask for. And there's so many great games. If you haven't seen the interview yesterday with Candace, I'm going to get back to the soccer/football thing in a minute. Go check it out, because her and I are going to be doing Too Many Bones. We're going to be doing Hopomacalis, which I can't. Again, I have such a hard time pronouncing things because I can't hear myself talk a lot of times. And then a lot of different things, and she's the perfect person to do this stuff with, and I'm just so excited about it. Dutch, best piggy bank ever. Thank you, my brother. And so let's go on. Sabuto is one of the greatest and most historic football/soccer games ever in the history of mankind. To me, that game is as important as Monopoly. Okay, it was created in 1947 by Peter Athoth, I believe. Oh God, it was created by a gentleman, but anyways, he had worked on this. He was born in 1916, I believe. Very, very interesting how this game is, and it's a dexterity but tactical game. Now you're going to see a video about it, and the thing that sparked me on this was I've always kind of kept this off the channel, kind of sporty games, but we're going to talk about a lot of things, so hold on to your shoes, folks. But one of the things I wanted to do was a league. Okay, I wanted to do a league that's once a week and doesn't take up the channel, but for those of you, because I have a lot of people overseas that watch that are football/soccer fans. Okay, you're gonna love this and the things that I have up here that I want to do. So I've been painting up the teams for the league. Okay, matter of fact, I'm going to do a live thing because I'm changing a Germany team into a Tottenham team. I mean, Man U has to have somebody to beat on, right? And then I have a Holland team, which I'm going to turn into the Wolves, because the Wolves are pretty cool. And then I have a bunch of different teams, and we're going to set up this league. And once a week, we're going to take a game from the league and play it live, solo. Okay? So the thing I wanted to make sure that I had is my the medal goals. So I'm waiting for those to come in. I'm hoping that they come in by the end of the week, because I want to do a preseason game about this fantastic, wonderful sport. Now, what sparked all this? I was looking at the Champions League set that they've recently come out with. Um, I think in the last 2 years, and I was looking because I needed a new pitch, and I didn't want to invest $100 in the Astro pitch, but I did anyways. But I wanted to have two pitches, um, just so I can practice on different surfaces and get into it. It's a tremendous skill. And listen, if you guys don't check out this channel, shame on you. It's called Tabletop Years. I think it's Tabletop Years. They do a thing called Table Football Monthly. Look up Table Football Monthly. A gentleman named Keith, who is does a phenomenal job. It's an hour show that they do once a month, but I believe they do other things during the year. During the month, and it just covers football the best way, every game that was ever made, and I really think that you guys will absolutely love this, and it'll help build what we're going to accomplish here. Okay, so you'll get some background, and hopefully I can do the game justice. But getting back to these two morons, they had taken. Hey, Paul, Sean, how are you? I'm here with my faithful pup, Gab, who is licking my leg. I can't stand when she does that. Go lay down, girl. Lay down. Yeah, we're talking about you. All right, so I was researching this game and seeing, because I wanted to see an unboxing, see what it came with. Were they figures I can use? Like, I was looking at the blue team and I was going, are they good enough where I can kind of paint and do Chelsea? Okay? Because I want Chelsea in the league. Okay? And I want Liverpool in the league. So I was looking at these two red teams, the red and the blue team, to convert them and paint them up and, make Salah and all the great people like that. I was just talking about you, Miss One Pip Wonder. You knew you heard it in your ears and you came running. You know how much I love Jana, and we've said that early. So what I wanted to do, and matter of fact, Jana saw that I was kind of testing one of the old pitches I had, and not to lose the train of thought. So I wanted to check out the set, and these two guys who have this channel about miniatures, and they're completely minuscule, were like tearing up the game and making a joke of such a historic game, and for me that was insulting. Okay, and it said, oh, no, you don't do this to a game like this. You're insulting everybody overseas. You're insulting the great tradition of this game. You're insulting the passion that people have for this game. The tournaments that are done. Sabuto, it's a football / soccer game, and it's absolutely amazing. And again, go check out Tabletop Football Monthly. First of all, they are entertaining. Their passion is unrivaled by anyone, and hopefully they know that I'm really looking forward to what what they continue to do. And they have a little base. They have about 1,700 people that are following them, but I want to change that. So I'm doing my league. I'm going to be doing, of course, another person that we were just talking about, the great Godzilla lover, who we love dearly. And we're going to change that. So I'm going to be showing you how to paint up some teams. We're going to be talking about all the things. I want to get the stadium built. I'm trying to look for some proper lighting, and I want to be able to make it modular where I can break it down and do other things. Tabletop football, you got to love it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's something that even if you are not a sports fan, you're going to like what we do, because we're going to have highlights for each game that's played. We're going to keep a table, and we're going to make it a little fun. I'm thinking of even bringing back the Tiger for this one. Okay, because I think he's going to do the highlight reel, and as much as people hate the tiger and as much as people love the tiger, I don't care. The tiger means something to me. So I think is it that vibrating football game? No, it is a dexterity flick game. That is, when you see it, is absolutely gorgeous. Look for the video that I did. I'm explaining the game a little bit and talking a little bit about the history of the game tomorrow at 11 a.m. And then we're going to do a lot of live stuff and then a tape thing once a week. I have somebody that somebody speaking Spanish, and I feel horrible because I don't speak Spanish. Hold on, I have to take a look. Is that Spanish, or my eyes just? Oh yes, I'm so sorry, Davigo Games. That might be. Hopefully, it's not spam. But if somebody could translate that for me, it would be really cool. Dutch, if you can do that, I would love you for it. So that's one thing I want to do, okay, and I'm very passionate about, and I'm very excited about, because it's something that entertains me, but I want to make it fun for everybody, and I think we'll have a lot of fun with it, and you just got to trust me on this one, okay? Some of the other things I wanted to do. You never know what Rob's going to do on this channel. No, you never. I don't even know what I'm going to do on this channel. Another thing that I'm working on is, and I got an email from Oscar from Dungeon Universalis. I'm going to give this one more shot. I'm going to try to get with him offline and try to get this where I understand this and where we can come and do this. I'm glad somebody reminded me, because okay, there we go. There was a paint I have to send over to Miniature Market. I said light gray, but it's actually stone golem. We're trying to put that list up, and let me just go even farther about the painting stuff. You know, Helen and I really love it, but it's very exhausting, okay? There's a lot of pressure in trying to get everything done within an hour and change, and giveaways. Hey, we give away something every time. I think that's in a bot in Twitch again. Okay, all right, no problem. Only flicking game I've ever played is Disc Duelers. Loved it. Sean, you're going to love this because there's a lot of passion, and it brings out a lot of passion of the game. And they call football/soccer the beautiful game for a reason. Trust me, you're going to like it. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, change is a constant. We have all the stuff from that we have to do. We have Hellenica, that somebody was asking, should he back it? Yes, back it. That I'm trying to get done. We have a game I held off, Escape from Dolce, because I have such a bad taste in my mouth, not because of the people, but because of an individual that broke up that video when we made it. Adeptus Titanicus, that we want to do. 4 Against Mars we want to do. There's some more games here that I want to hit. Nuclear Winter I want to do. I have over on that side, I want to get in Red Menace, which is a very unique solo game. Reichbusters we want to get in. It's painted, ready to go. Core Space we want to get in. You know, I'm in the next month. I'm going to try to get all this stuff in. So I'm planning on staggering talk shows, and I really enjoy talk shows. I really do, because I try to bring you information and people that you can get behind. You know, I wanted to bring Compass in. Why? Because they're misunderstood. I wanted to, bring Jana in. Why? She has such this fresh look. You know, instead of going, all the people that do D&D channels are phenomenal, but they get so technical sometimes that I really want to. I just read something. I will respond to that. That I wanted to bring something a little lighthearted, where I'm of old school and John is of the new school, and when we come together, we have such a wonderful time, and the hour goes by so fast. and we can never cover everything that I have here, so I have to kind of push things off. And every other week, it just keeps growing and getting bigger and better. And I think her and I have a uniqueness. We're very good friends and close friends. You know, I consider her a close friend. Her family, you know, the boys and her husband are just fantastic. And, you know, it's something personal to me now. So, you know, helping her channel grow, I would love to see her become 10 times bigger than I would, because I don't care. Okay. I'm just here. I'm just here because I just really am happy here. I'm happy spending time with you guys. And for me, that means the world to me. I want to play an old school module now. Yeah. And those are the type of things that we try to create. So, you know, I spend money to bring things in, and I want to bring those things in because I want to bring you guys a different look of things, a fresh look, an easy look. Ebenezer says, used to play Sabuto as a kid. My favorite team was Stoke City. I have Stoke City already, even though they are down in Champions League, where you're going to put them into this league. I believe it's League One they're in, and they're in the middle of the table. And the Glasgow Rangers. I was thinking about bringing the Rangers and the Celtics in, that's for sure. This is something that I think we're going to have fun with, and you may end up liking one team more than another. And we're going to do a little play-by-play, and we're going to do a lot of things. And I just trust me, stick with it. If you don't like it, maybe I'll walk away from it. But for me, it's a little bit of a little passion project. That's only going to be one day a week, and it isn't going to get anybody's way. But the people that do like it, if it's good enough and it's fun enough, and I can make it fun enough while trying to play the game, do play-by-play. And of course, you never know, the Tiger might do a little play-by-play as well. Just have some fun with it. What can I say? But all the things that I want to get to, you know, I have, you know, Dark Light, Memento Mori I have to get in as well. You know, I've been painting a little bit at a time. Matter of fact, I was just working on one of the heroes, you know, trying to get him all jacked up and ready. You know, so I'm constantly doing things. James, how are you? Jay Holiday. When is the live painting going to be? I know you said it was moving. Jay, a matter of fact, why don't we do that right now? How much? What time are we in on this video? Because I want to time mark this. 37 minutes. Okay, so I want to make sure that I mark the 37-minute and put it in the comments. I'm going to announce to you the next. And those are for you that are here, that maybe be first times. Please like and subscribe. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt anybody. Hit that like button. Helps get us out there. I have it here because I sent it ahead of time. Hold on. eBay order. Oh, what's this? Stoke City and Arsenal that are coming. See? All right, let's order update. Well, it's about time. Jeez. Okay, they'll be here next week for some fun stuff. Okay, so what am I looking for? Melissa, because I sent her the list. Here we go. All right, Melissa. Okay. All right, let's see. I've got it here. Hold on, okay. All right, here we go. On 6/25, which is next Thursday. Next Thursday at 4:30, we are going to start with the Young Black Dragon. Yes. I'm hoping to be able to paint with you again since the new time works better for me. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're always happy to have people pop in. So we're going to be doing the Young Black Dragon on 6/25. On 7/2, now this is according to everything that you guys picked. So I picked out the most popular ones, and that's what won. On 7/2, the Fire Giant. the Fire Giant on 7-2. On 7-9, the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem on 7-9. On 7-16, you will see ghouls. I know there's a certain young lady that's happy that she's going to see some ghouls. Okay, and then finally rounding out the 5 that were picked on 7-23, which is the most popular picked, is goblins. Who would think goblins were so popular? But goblins are the ones there. So if somebody can put that in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Estimated Saturday. Ooh, if that gets here Saturday. Just in time for Sunday. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I miss anything. I need paint. Just realized I don't have any white paint that will go through my airbrush correctly. That Iron Golem should be interesting to paint. Yeah, I've taken a look at it a little bit. I've got to get that in. I've got to get a bunch of stuff in. DJM9999. Looks like Amazon Prime subscription on Twitch needs to be updated manually every month, correct? Yes. If yes, might want to remind folks. If you are not, and you know something, I really don't worry about stuff like that, but if you have Amazon Prime, if you can go over to our Twitch and back our channel a little bit, I would really, really, really appreciate it. And thank you, DJ M999, for letting everybody know over on that side too that you have to update it every month on poor thing. Helen never put my suggestion on the list. I asked to see Medusa painted. What is Twitch? Twitch is our secondary channel, which is on Twitch. We have Rob's Tabletop World. So you're going to, we have a actual Twitch channel along with our YouTube channel. We just try to reach out and reach more people. Some people like Twitch more than they like YouTube. Me, I'm at home at YouTube, that's for sure. Rad. I am looking forward to it. I learned so much from watching. Well, thank you, Jay. Let's see, what else do we have? For some reason, Helen never put. I don't know. We got hit with so many things, James. I don't know what to tell you, but I will tell you this. Look at this. Makus is now following us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And you get the twerking Pikachu. That unto itself is a gift. I want to thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that, for following us. Now, we've got so many things ahead of us. We just announced our next bunch of things that gives you time to get them in within a week. You can get them at Miniature Market, of course. And hey, what can I see? Dave not here on YouTube. Thank you, DJM9999. Who is Dave is not here. See, he's not here on YouTube. He's actually on Twitch. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think what else there's a lot of stuff that we want to get done. And not only that, but we got a ton of reviews for war games that we want to get in. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we have the creator for Stellar Horizon. What an interesting dude this is. I've read into his background. I'm excited about it. A special War and Pieces. Next week there will be no War and Pieces because we're going to go back. We're going to go to a bi-weekly thing, but there will be a War and Pieces. Hero Complex 82 is now following us on Twitch, and he gets a little bit of dancing Pikachu. You gotta love it. I saw something was doubled on the list. I think it was Ghost. She might have meant Medusa, but inadvertently put in Ghost twice. I'm sorry. Twitch is an app you can download that is another platform that people use to stream. It is more video game centric than YouTube is. Rob's son streams on Twitch, and what an interesting character he is. I hope you guys also liked our Warcry stuff. He really loves that game, and we're thinking of doing a campaign, taking 2 things. But I'm going to paint up I got some more stuff coming in, and I'm going to do another set as far as terrain. I'm doing another terrain set and another 2 teams or war bands. And we're going to mix until we find the right war band that we want to get behind, and then we're going to do a campaign of it. So we're going to have some fun with that. What's your son's channel? It's Steno's Warlord, High Warlord Steno. It's very controversial. It's a little, it gets a little rough language wise. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, I don't think you will like it. Now, one of the other things that I'm planning on doing is I have made up some rules for a Dungeon Bowl death match. And it's not for the faint of heart. Thank you, Matt. The really cool thing about this thing is it takes Dungeon Bowl a little bit, and it's my twist on Dungeon Bowl, and it's pretty disturbing. And the fact that I've taken time to really come up with these rules. These are homebrewed. It's not even Dungeon Bowl in a way, but it is kind of some Blood Bowl rules played in a dungeon, and one team has to find a ball, okay, in a whole bunch of crates and get it back to their base to score. If they do that, they win. Then whoever survives can level up and get special abilities. You're going to be trying to open up these crates. There might be traps, there might be gold, there might be all kinds of things. Have you ever thought about making a board game? No, never. But I don't think I'm good enough. I had an idea. I ran it by Herman Lutman, and it was just something that my wife and I were driving an hour, and we just came up with this thing and just started throwing ideas. But it's not something that I think I could ever do. I don't think I'm smart enough to do stuff like that. You really have to be somebody special and be able to think of so many things. And I really think that being outside of that box, I'm just not that guy. You know, I don't think I have that kind of intelligence. I just like to play things. You know, I'm more, kind of what you see, just a big old athletic guy that likes to play games and likes to paint. And boy, this hand is so doggone bad. I just put my other hand on it, and you can't feel half the hand. So I've been having a real tough time painting, and it's been a real struggle, but I'm trying to do the best I can. And I want to do all kinds of things. Have you ever played World of Warships, Rob? You know something? I have it downloaded on my Xbox. I have an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4. So I interchange them. So I'm planning to do it. Carpal tunnel, I'm not sure. I have a specialist trying to make a decision. They think I have some severe nerve damage due to some of the things I've had to do throughout my life. It's old age. It's a little bit of everything, but we'll get there. My husband and boys love it. Got me into it. Okay, you know what? You and I might just do a live stream of that at some point, because I can do it on my PlayStation. That would be fun. Too many choke slams? Well, in a way, but let's not go into that. Let's see. Did I cover everything? A lot. You're going to see a lot of content. My love stuff. My love stuff. My live stuff is stuff that I really want to get out there and really really hit home. I love doing the live stuff. We brought down to doing the tape stuff only 3 days a week, and I think that's helped a lot. Any thoughts on expanding the channel and bringing on other volunteers to lighten your load and explore other games and topics? There's an open. I have an open door policy. That I really try to vet the people that I let on the channel. Stephanie, who from here and here and there, pops a video on. Matter of fact, I have one that I have to try to edit and get together at some point when I get a chance. And Jana also is another one that has free reign to make whatever she wants to do. And that's why we have Takeover Tuesdays. It's open to anybody that wants to shine their channel. You know, as long as you do it respectfully and you get a hold of me and you know you have something to say that's, you know, it's not a whole promo thing, which I don't mind, because if I end up liking you, I'll promo you to the heavens come in. God knows, you know, Jana knows that I, you know, I scream the high heavens that everybody needs to subscribe over to that channel. I really think that she is something special. The same thing with Stephanie. I think you need to go check out her 10 versus 10 with the Murph brothers on Board Game Geek. I've always tried to be very supportive of people I care about, and I want them to do well because they're good people. And once I figure out that you are a good person, I will give everything I have to make sure that person shines. So there you go. That's that question. Twitch Prime has World of Warships promos. Just saying. Okay, cool. Have you seen a chiropractor, Rob, for your nerve damage? Yes, and actually I was sent to the specialist who thinks that they want to operate, but if they operate, that might kill the channel, because if I can't paint, that's it. And so I'm kind of putting it off, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about it. And I'm working with a few people to try to figure out what I can do. If anyone hasn't seen the War and Pieces with Academy Games, I would highly recommend it. It is awesome. Thank you, Paul. Jana's channel is really awesome too. Highly recommended. Yes, I agree with that also. Let's see. What else do we have here? Rob is such an awesome supporter. He is so generous and encouraging. Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah. No, you know, there are so many people that do things so much better than I can ever do. As a matter of fact, I wrote my good friend Rodney Smith, and you know what the board gaming world needs right now is what he's doing right now. And I look at what he does with Chaz, and I think the girl's name's Paula, and oh God, I forget the other lad. I met him, and I really liked him a lot. I met him at a Dice Tower Con. But anyways, what they're doing, and they are making things not about themselves, but they're really showcasing games, and they're having fun, and there's just this beauty that they portray in what they're doing. Matthew, yes, Matthew Jude. You know, there's just a kindness there in them, and it's genuine because I know these people personally. Okay, except for the young lady. I've never met her. But the fun that they have and how silly Chaz can be, and just, you know, they're portraying all the good things in board gaming. And it's that type of stuff that board gaming needs, instead of, you know, people making it about themselves or trying to outdo each other, and well, I need to get this video out first, and yelling at. They are just great people. Rob and Rodney, nicest guys on the net. Oh, yeah, I'll agree with that. I find that at the end of the day, it's about the person, and even if you can't paint, I would still hope you still would do videos on just gaming, and maybe just turn it into a talk show. I'm going to try to just keep teaching. One of the passions that I have is to teach. I used to teach pottery every summer when I was younger. I loved doing pottery. I've always been very artistic. I love painting. I love painting at many different levels, but it's really something that I really try to do. And Spiros, I haven't seen you in a while, as a matter of fact. We are actually going to. I'm almost got a bunch of stuff to send to you guys. I hope that we can get it to you. Give me hope for things to change here. Guys, Rob's channel, Jonna's channel are what keeps me sane in South Africa. Well, we really do try, and we do the best that we can, and that's the most important thing. You know, you are defined by the people that you keep company with, and I really think you guys are you define what this channel is, and you define me as a person because of the company I keep. And for me, I thank you. I thank you every single time. And I mean everything I say. I really do from my heart. Theodore wanted to say hi. Well, you tell Theodore I said hi, and we'll wave to him. And Theodore, do me a favor. Next time you hear those bells ringing outside your house, run to the door and tell Mommy that you want an ice cream from the ice cream man. Every child should stop that truck at least once, because when I was a kid, we would only be able to stop it every once in a great while. But the most saddest thing is when those bells went by and that ice cream man went by. Oh, the pain in my heart. The pain in my heart. It's summer, so shake a little pocket change. Go over and donate to the One Pit Wonder. Okay? Hit that subscribe button. Ice Cream Man just trying to make a living. There you go. Ice cream truck is awesome. Come on, John. Next box, I'm gonna send a few bucks. I'm gonna make sure you stop that ice cream truck for Theodore. All right. Hey now. Uh-oh, she's shaking her fist. Oh no, that's an ice cream cone. My son was excited to get me into Warcry. Thanks, Rob. That's great, because Warcry is fantastic, Zeblik. We never had an ice cream truck growing up. My wife told me that the ice cream truck goes by here because I was talking about how we, in the middle of RPG World, we stopped and started talking about ice cream trucks. Because we were talking, and then all of a sudden I hear bing, 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 and I'm like, Jonna, is that the ice cream truck going by your house? And she just kind of stops and pauses, and she goes, yes. And then we got into this whole conversation about ice cream trucks. But that's the kind of show that we have. There you go. All right, listen. I've been on here. What was supposed to be, 15 to 20 minutes is now 1 hour. Now 1 hour. There's no hope for me. There really isn't. All right, listen. I was planning on trying to come on later on today and do something, but I think I think I want to get Gimpy on here because Gimpy wants to learn how to, or Nate. I'd rather call him Nate. I want to get a hold of him. We might come on live, and he wants to learn how to paint online. So I might do some of that while I'm painting some of my Sabuto teams, and I think you guys might like some of that. So just an inside look of me just trying to help another brother, and him, Mo, Kevin from Big Board Gaming, some of the best thing that you'll board gaming channels you'll ever see. Rob's channel is the adults ice cream man. Yeah. Catch you later. See, she's mad at me now. She's leaving. Catch you later, Rob. Nice chatting with everyone. I'm gonna get a text. No ice cream man for my kids. Are we painting today? I may just do a little painting, but tomorrow, no, we're not painting any of the figures. We're not doing any of the Wizkids stuff. We're taking a week off, so everybody can get stuff. We are painting next Thursday at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we made it a little later, so people either can come in the middle or not, and we can get more people. So there you go. All right, listen, I've said it all. I've done it all. All right, a nice little vlog. I gotta actually tape some stuff. People have asked me about my headset. Well, I needed a new one because this one is dead. Okay, and after 5 years, it finally set, blew up on me. Oh, come on now. Oh. And as you can see, it has fought and been seen better days. Even the batteries are kind of dead. Ow. But even this is kind of, yeah, stripped a little bit. So the Queen in all her glory, I have to make a video. So there you go. Lots of stuff to look for. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to. I promise you guys, I will get to all the stuff I promised I would get to. Just bear with me. And that's what this was mainly about. You guys know that I try to do the best I can. I am just one person. And we're always looking for good people that want to shine. Matter of fact, I got to extend this another 5 or 10 minutes. I want to talk about the Dungeon Dive. Actually, I had reached out to him because we had not really an issue, but I don't like when people don't ask permission to, solicit their channel. And he said something, and it really hit home with me, is that sometimes when you watch other channels and things like that, you feel like you know that person. And he just was talking about, hey, I did this, and he didn't think. And I felt horrible about it. We had a nice long talk. I think we talked for about 2 hours on Zoom, because I wanted to clear some things up with him, and I wanted to talk with him. Because I ended up watching his channel to see what it was all about. And I found that I was watching a whole bunch of his stuff. And he really is a great guy. And I really got a chance to get to know him. And we're going to try to do some things together. And I'm really excited about that. And it's amazing how you can take a silly situation and have another friend out of it. So it turned out to be a really good thing. And I'm glad I reached out. Because I wanted to say, I don't get it, because I don't get that's that type of guy when I watch his channel. Because I scratch my head sometimes, I'm willing to help anybody, but just ask. Just, hey, Rob, is it okay if I promote a couple things? Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's just a matter of respect. Because I never go to anybody else's channel and go, hey, I'm Rob's Tabletop World. I mean, what really? I mean, come on now. All right, I wanted to get that out, but we're going to talk further about that, as I'm probably going to make a video about it. And I want to get Dave to do a couple things, but I would love to have some people more on Tuesdays get a hold of me and try to do some of their stuff. I want to feature more people, maybe take some of the load off. I still want a cheese making video. I got to talk to the Queen about that one, but definitely we'll get to it. It was a lot of fun, and my daughter made the biggest cheese. We made a little cheese, but you know what? We might do that sooner than later. That's for sure. It'll be a lot of fun. Lots of great stuff. Looking forward. I mean, you never know what you're going to see on here. Still got to get some paint and brushes so I can paint with you guys. Well, Godzilla lover. All right, let me see what I can do. Making cheese sounds amazing. Yes, we learned how to make mozzarella cheese. It's actually a lot of fun. I think you guys will enjoy a video, which, again, you never know what you're going to see on this channel. Never know. All right, listen. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob, who has gone an hour talking and not shutting up. But isn't that the way this channel works? Hanging out with my friends, the people that mean the most to me. Make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you so much for being the biggest part of the channel and a part of my life. I will never forget this 5 years as long as I lived. As long as I live, okay, I will always think back to this amazing time, because someday it'll have to end. Someday it'll have to end. But when it does, I will think of all the amazing people that I've met, and all the amazing people that have meant so much to me, and the ups and downs of having a channel, and all the wonderful things that I've learned and have grown from. And I have you to thank for that. Till next time, it's your old pal Rob.